I feel
Anyway.
like for a lot of people's goals, their goals are to be #1 and super rich. And I think I hate to beat that.
Money is pretty good, though. Hello, everyone. I am Varoo, and today we're gonna be reacting to a clip from ChibiDoki made by Able Clips. Let's go!
This job is freaking awesome. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. People romanticize it and idolize it because it's freaking awesome. But you decide if the good or, like, the bad stuff about streaming is mostly, like, community-based stuff, and just don't be a part of the streaming community. Like, there's a reason why I don't clout chase. I like, all these big streamers, like, people are like, collab with this person, they want to collab, and I'm like, I'm just gonna play Halo and, like, play, you know what I mean? I would not clout chase, because that's how you end up in.
Okay. The main thing that I really want to drive home here is that, yes, some people look at streaming as a business. Chibi is coming to your microphone. Okay, let me reduce my speakers. Okay, there we go. That should be better now. The main thing is that, yes, a lot of people treat streaming as a business. As, you know, just who can I interact to increase my reach and this and that. I personally don't do this that way because I'd rather make genuine friends and connections along the way rather than treat somebody as a stepping stone. Again, I'm not going to judge others and say that's wrong, but it's just not the kind of way that I wanna approach this. So anyway, continuing, and thank you, Rice. The sound should be fixed now.
A really bad position, but a lot of people do it. I know a few who do it. Most of them are crying over their numbers.
Okay, that part there. Again, I won't say any names, and thankfully, it's nobody that you guys know. It's nobody from my close circle of friends. But I know a bunch of creators that all they do every single time I talk to them is like, oh my god, my numbers are not big enough, and this person is doing so much better than me, and I'm so tired and depressed, which, again, I've gone through those periods. I understand it's okay to feel down when something that you're putting love and effort into is not doing as well as you hope. But when it's the only thing that you do, when it's the thing that dominates you, then that's when it becomes a problem because, dude, are you even enjoying this? And again, to make it very, very clear, I struggle with that. I struggle with my self-esteem. I struggle with self-validation. I struggle with all of that. And there are moments where I do feel down and I compare myself to others. But the main thing is that I keep going. I heal my wounds. I take some time to, you know, heal, to process those emotions. But I always come back. Why? Because I love this. That is my main driving force. The sheer love, joy, and excitement that I get from doing streaming now. Not in the future when, please, God, hopefully we can make this part of our life. We're having fun, we're having that joy right now. And that's the important part. Falling in love with the process. Because that's what's going to carry you all the way through the highs and the lows.
I think everyone has the right to be sad, to not be as quote-unquote successful as they want to be. But I think it's very good to vent and complain and things like that. But for every moment you go, man, I'm not in the position I want to be, you have to take that emotion and go, I will get motivated to keep trying. Otherwise...
Okay, just to give you an example there. This year, Twitch discoverability for my channel has completely disappeared. Like, genuinely, I used to have a decent amount of growth per stream, not so much anymore, and that hurt like hell. Because it made me doubt myself, it made me doubt what I'm doing, it made me doubt everything. However, what I didn't realize is that was a blessing in disguise. Because it forced me to take a step back and figure out, okay, what can I do to change this, to improve this? And I started doing a lot more YouTube content, a lot more long form, a lot more shorts, a lot more stuff that is outside of Twitch, which, yeah, it's a lot of work, but at the same time, it's fun, at least for me. It's freaking fun because I get to learn about editing, I get to learn about making thumbnails, I get to learn about storytelling, pacing, like the start, the middle, the climax, and the end. And those things have been really fun for me. And if it wasn't for this experience where, you know, Twitch basically said, no more discoverability for you, I would have never done it. I genuinely would have never done it. So rather than saying, oh my god, the algorithm sucks, Twitch, you're so evil, I took a step back and asked myself, okay, what can I do? What can I genuinely act upon to improve the situation? And yeah, And doing a lot more YouTube has genuinely helped people find the channel, especially like off stream. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Hello, Leaf, and hello, Riot.
If you just complain and complain and complain and complain instead of being motivated to keep doing better, your heart is not in the right place. Your heart is after numbers. Because, listen, I understand that's a lot of people, but...
Okay, I know I pause it a lot, but I just want to drive this point home. I know a lot of creators that all they do is talk about their numbers. And again, it's okay to be down if the numbers are not where you want them to be. But when you obsess over that and it's all you talk about, and you don't even feel gratitude for the people that show up to your stream, you don't even feel gratitude for your community. It's like, buddy, your heart is not into this. Are you streaming just to see a number go up? Or are you streaming because you love the process? Are you just creating because you want to have that sensation of funny number going up? Or are you streaming and creating because you love sharing who you are with the world? Because you love sharing your point of view? Because you love being a creator? And that is a very important divide or definition, you know?
You have to be okay with being a small streamer and just do it because you love it. Everyone wants to be like a food taster or like some like...
What if I hate people? Then you can hate people together. We can hate people together. I'm kidding. Don't hate people in Minecraft.
Really casual, awesome job like streaming. But not because it's so oversaturated, not everyone can get it. So you have to go into it being satisfied if it doesn't work out. Otherwise, you're...
This is the only part that I slightly disagree with. I get her point. I genuinely do. That, you know, some people go into it thinking, I'm gonna be the biggest streamer ever, and I'm gonna be the next Ludwig, or ChibiDoki, or this and that, and I'm gonna grind. Now, I know my goals are big, and this is gonna sound rich coming from me, but the reason is, I am never stopping because I genuinely love this. And if I have to keep chipping at that rock, or grinding as some people say, for 5, 6, 7, 10, 9 years, however long it takes, I will happily do so, because I found something that brings an unending amount of joy into my life. Something that makes me feel like I found a purpose, a place of belonging, a place to be. And I couldn't imagine not doing this, you know? So that is my like, you know, difference of opinion. Of course, success is different to each person. Some people just want to have enough money to pay the bills. Some people want to go beyond that. So it's all relative to each person. Success will look different to every single person you ask. For me, I merely want to make it more part of my life because I love it, to reach a point where I can dedicate myself entirely to it. Because
you do have what it takes. Are we gonna get there?
Thank you. But because some dreams in life, even if they are crazy, wild, and unlikely, they are really worth chasing. Sometimes you gotta take a leap of faith to achieve the most extraordinary things in this life.
You're gonna freaking put all your eggs in one basket, not make it, hate your life, and give up. Or, best case scenario, you do it as a hobby on and off, even though you're not doing that well, or whatever, like you're not as successful as people you want to be, but you do it for fun, and then maybe it takes off. Boom. Boom! But I feel like...
And that's a healthy approach. Again, the only part that I disagree is, if you love something and you genuinely refuse to give up, but you are willing to adapt, to change, to look at yourself and say, hey, I can improve here, I can improve there, I'm lacking here, I'm lacking there. If you are willing to do that, then you can achieve anything, not just the streaming, but anything you want in life. If you are willing to face yourself in the mirror, see all the cracks, but also see all the good sides and work on those cracks, then buddy, you can achieve freaking anything you want in life.
I don't know, like, I get kind of like, people message me for content advice all the time, and I help them every time, but I will get really, I don't know, like, a little bit frustrated with some people, because, like, it'll be someone with really good numbers. Like, really objectively good numbers. But because they're not getting millions of views, they're really frustrated and complaining all the time. And I'm like...
Yes, I've seen this on so many people. And again, the question just becomes, are you genuinely enjoying this? Are you genuinely, you know, doing this because you like it and want to go forward? Or you're just doing it because you want to see a number go up, and because the number is not going up, you hate it and you hate yourself and you hate everything. So don't jump in without a way to hold yourself up while you're building. Exactly. Like, listen, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. And again, this is just my opinion. This is Chibi's opinion. If you ask somebody like ChibiDoki, they're going to give you a different opinion. It is not the end-be-all truth. It's not the end-be-all truth. Listen, if you have the means, if you have enough savings to do content creation for a while, in the hopes that it picks off and you have a plan B, go for it. If you have a hobby, if you have like another source of income and you can dedicate some time to this, go for it. But point is, take care of yourself. Be responsible. That's the only thing that I want to drive home, you know. Be responsible. I have a job that I really, 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 really freaking hate, but it pays the bills. And I'm doing all that I can on my spare time to use my energy into something that I really love, which is streaming, which is why I make the shorts, which is why I make the long forms on YouTube, which is why I do all this stuff because I love this. But I also have a means to sustain myself in the meantime. There's a lot I could say from my experience of things so far, but I will refrain as everyone's experience of life is subjective after all. That is correct. Again, I'm not saying that my opinion is the best. Trust me, it's not. It is simply an opinion, a perspective in the sea of perspectives and opinions that is life. And I merely speak from the things I experienced. And that's what we all tend to do as humans. You know, we speak from what we have experienced, from the things that shaped us. And for me, I achieve extraordinary things because I refuse to give up. I refuse to accept no, and that's not easy. Not everybody can do that, but it's proof that if you really love something, then you can make it, genuinely speaking.
Listen, I don't even get that. I don't even get that. Like, if you have, like, hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube, and maybe you're getting, like, 50,000 views or 20,000 views on TikToks, and
that's
like,
pretty good.
And, like, maybe, like, 10,000 views on YouTube videos, that's normal. That's normal. I just get so frustrated because it's like you're doing so amazing and you should know you are. Most people would hack off a limb to have what you have. Like, you are doing wonderful. You're doing
banana speaking facts, exactly.
Amazing. And you should not be chasing millions because what you're at is like, of course you should want to improve all the time, but you should not be depressed and beating yourself up about not being the #1 streamer in the world.
Again, just to drive the point home clearly, home. Yes, it is okay to have high aspirations. It is okay to aim for the sky, but you also need to be happy where you are. You also need to be happy where you are right now. You cannot wait to be happy by then because you're going to be miserable until you get there. You need to find a way to be happy right now. And to give you guys an example, I've been doing a lot more long form on YouTube. One reaction video, 2,000 views. Crazy, insane. I did 5 videos after that. You guys know how much it got? Some got 20, some got 40, some got at most 50. To go from 2,000 to 50, 40, 20, it's like, damn. But at the same time, I am proud of those videos. Are they perfect? No. Are they the best thing ever? No. Am I happy with what I have created? Yes. Have I learned things that I can apply to the next video? Absolutely. And there's one in particular, for those that doubt themselves, I am really, really, really proud of. Like, I don't care if the algorithm says it's bad or nobody saw it. I am proud that I put that message out there. And that's that resilience, you know. That is that resilience to go forward even when the odds are stacked against you, because they will be stacked against you.
Because guess what? You don't want to be.
Also, some people are just more unlucky than others sometimes, and it seems like others never get any luck. Again, I understand your opinion, Riot. I just simply feel that luck is a concept we tend to use to deprive ourselves from trying in the first place, or to say that it's okay to give up. That's just my opinion. And again, that doesn't make your opinion any less valid, nor my opinion any less valid. We're just sharing opinions here. I hope that makes sense. I am really bad at arguing. I don't like arguing.
See what some of the bigger VTubers go through, man? I do not want to deal with that. Like the bigger streamers, I do not want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, I don't really particularly care about like big streamer drama, but this is something that was so silly. So silly. Okay, there was this clip of ChibiDoki and this other guy, again, I don't remember his name, but it was on the streamer games. It's the guy that made fun of Iron Mouse because he was like, "What is this thing, a VTuber? What's that so silly?" Anyway, he made fun of the biggest freaking VTuber out there. He's a pretty famous Twitch streamer himself, and yeah, he's like, you know, you were mean to a friend of ChibiDoki, so yeah. The guy says hi to him. ChibiDoki just says, "What's up?" and keeps going, and the guy just puts this face of like, "Bro, he freaking wow, so rude," and I'm like, "Stop being a child. You were freaking mean as freak and kinda ignorant to their friend, so of course he owes nothing to you. You are not his friend. Just because you two guys are really big streamers doesn't mean you need to freaking interact with each other. He owes you nothing." Exactly. He greeted you. He greeted the guy. ChibiDoki didn't have to say anything. He still greeted the guy and just went on because he had nothing to say to the guy. You know. So it's like, it's so silly. It's so silly. And people were making these clips of like, "Oh my god, ChibiDoki hates this guy." And it's like, brother, he just said hi. He said what's up and then he went on. As adult people do. It's silly. It's super silly. It's super silly. Again, you guys won't ever see me talk about streamer drama because it's very silly. This is just an example of that. What was I supposed to do? Pull a conversation out of my butt? Exactly! It's like, they try to drama bait everything and it's just...
I feel like for a lot of people's goals, their goals are to be #1 and super rich. And I think, I hate to beat that
money is pretty good though, but not the end goal.
out of you. But no, your goal should be, streaming is one of the best jobs in the world. Your goal should be able to have a roof on your head, food on your table, and your loved ones taken care of. That is rich. That you are...
Listen, if I can cover my expenses, make at least a little bit more income than what I do with my current other activity, that's enough for me. If I can dedicate myself to streaming with that, do content that I love, have my community and do as much as I can for them, as they have done for me, I am more than happy with that.
Video games for a living. You do not need, like, it's okay to want to be a millionaire and push for that and go, 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 go. I want to be top of the top, top of the top. Go for it. But you should realize, bro, you're playing video games for a living. You should be satisfied that you can even take care of yourself. You know?
Again, that's the whole, be happy where you are. Aim for more. Always aim for more. Never stop aiming for more. Because it's part of being a person, being a human. You will once you reach a ceiling, you're gonna move the goalpost forward. You're gonna move it even further, and then you're gonna try your best to climb that and get there. But that's the thing; it never stops. But also, be happy where you are. Don't wait for that to be there to be happy. Be happy right now. You don't have to wait.
And if it takes off, it takes off. But and also, like, I feel like a lot of people don't realize stagnation as a content creator is based. A lot of people go like, "Oh my god, she's not growing. She only gets this many views on each video." If you're hold up. Like, if you're consistently getting 50K on each video, but it's not going up, that's good.
I'm happy because I have the first true friends in my entire life. I am going to cry. The same goes for you, Rice. This statement goes both ways. I was really happy because I went through a lot of really bad people before I met the right people. I'm aware. Thank you, Rice. Thank you. The same goes to you. I have been used, abused, punched, stabbed, and hurt physically and mentally too many times in life. But it was worth it in the end because I finally found the right people. Need to hammer that home? I get it, and I appreciate it. I genuinely do.
Good. People are staying. I mean, ideally, you want to, like, pop off and grow. Every video goes huge, but stagnation is based. That's amazing.
Again, and on the stagnation beat, once I stopped receiving growth on Twitch, I had a really bad time because, again, no self-esteem, a very, very low personal image, and I was hurting for a while. I was going through a really bad time, but once I faced all of those things and realized, hey, I just need to change and to adapt, it was a blessing in disguise. Because now I'm also a YouTuber. And I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I just wanted to focus on streaming. But hey, big surprise. Nowadays, you have to be a whole team by yourself. At least while you're starting. Unless you have a freak ton of disposable income. And I've been enjoying that. Because now it's like, oh, the Twitch stream didn't do as well? That's fine. I'll just turn that into a bunch of shorts and long form. And get better. Because the more you edit, of course, the more you develop the skill. And then I'll repurpose that content. And then it's like, hey, so I don't have to feel bad if the stream doesn't perform.
You're like syphilis, pushing up the ball. You found a place where you can stay. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're pushing the boulder. We're Sisyphus.
That's amazing. You should be proud of that. You are. If it's going down, you should have a conversation with yourself and figure out why. Maybe it really is just the times are changing. Like, dude, like.
Exactly. Like, again, things change on Twitch. I had that honest conversation. I asked people, not just myself, but people very, very close to me. And they all say, you are genuinely good, but you need to do more than just Twitch. And I'm so grateful for them. I'm so grateful for them. Because again, if I was just stuck on my ways, if I was just like, I just want to be a streamer, I don't want to do YouTube, we would have never gone anywhere. You gotta adapt, you gotta change, you gotta be willing to go outside of your comfort zone. And guess what? You grow because you went outside of your comfort zone.
Like, for example, look at like YouTube, like Achievement Hunter or Yogscast. They had their golden days, and now look at their numbers. They're a lot lower. That is just the changing of content. You can't really avoid that. Maybe that'll happen to you as well. You know, like maybe your content was really popular, and then people weren't as interested anymore. Then you gotta go, what can I do? Or do I keep at it? You know, so it's hard. I don't know. Like that's why like when I post YouTube videos, I'm really honored and flattered when they do very well. But when I have YouTube videos like stagnate, like typically like I think like my average is like around 50,000 views for a long form YouTube video. I'm freaking blessed, man. The fact that 50,000 you want to watch me play Pete
So Riot,
for
I'll answer your
3
message in 1
hours?
second.
I will take that, man. I'm not chasing that 100,000 views, 1 million views, 200. I'm chasing that my community enjoy.
And that's the thing. Being happy with 1 view, with 2, with 3, with 50, with 100, with 1,000. It's like, you need to be able to be happy with that, not just be like, oh my god, it's not 100,000. This video sucks. I'm happy that my latest few videos got like 30, 40, 50 views. Even though the biggest one before that got freaking 2,000. Does that means the new videos are bad? No. Does it mean I need to get better? Absolutely. Are there things I can improve upon? Actionable things? I can improve my thumbnails. I can improve my editing, my pacing, my sound balancing. I need help with sound balancing, please. I need decibels understanding. I never know how to balance my voice versus audio anyway.
Where's the video when they show up?
I can work on those things. And it will get better. It's a muscle. You don't start perfect. You start crawling on your feet. And then you get better as you go on.
There's a big difference. I don't really focus on expanding or clickbaiting, or I just want to give you guys like videos that you guys like, the community, and I'm happy to stagnate. I'm so happy. I'm so honored for that.
See, that was from Able Clips, really cool guy, Able Clips. That was from Chibi.
I think streaming and being
really freaking good. Really good. Really wise. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment for YouTube. Thank you!